Alright legends, pull up a milk crate and settle in, because today we're cruising into the hallowed ground of an Australian car meet. You know the drill: shiny metal, loud engines, questionable fashion choices, and a whole lot of unspoken rules that, if you break them, will earn you more side-eye than a public poo jogger. Now, if you've ever thought about rolling your pride and joy down to the local Macca's car park meet, or ventured into a big organised show, you might feel a bit lost. It's not like they hand out a rule book at the gate, is it? But trust me, these rules exist. Break them and you'll quickly learn that while hooning might get you a defect, car meet faux pas can get you a reputation most noobs, bless them, go blind, completely unaware of subtle social dance happening around them. So, in today's video, we're acting as your unofficial tour guides, decoding the unwritten rules of the Aussie car meet. Consider this your survival guide, a comprehensive lesson on what to do and definitely not to do, and how to spot the various characters you'll inevitably encounter. Anyway, that's enough waffle for now, let's get into it. First up, and arguably the most sacred commandment of any car meet, is the look, don't touch doctrine. This isn't rocket science, folks. You'd be amazed how many people apparently missed that day in kindergarten. You see that gleaming paint, that meticulously polished chrome, that perfectly detailed engine bay that probably took the owner 3 days and a toothbrush to clean. That's for looking at, mate, with your eyes, from a respectful distance. It is not, and I repeat not, an invitation for your greasy paws to explore every curve and crevice. Our first offending character, let's call him Fingerprint Fred, clearly believes a car meet is a tactile experience. The agony on an owner's face when they see someone leaning on their fender, or slides their hand down the side to feel the paint, is truly something to behold. It's less admiration and more casual vandalism. You wouldn't walk into someone's house and start patting their TV, would you? So keep your mitts to yourselves, enjoy the view and save the touching for your own ride. Unless of course you're offering to polish it, then maybe you'll get a pass. Next, we move to a truly iconic moment at every car meet, the grand departure, otherwise known as the exit flex. This is where someone, usually with a slightly modified V8, decides it's their moment to shine, to deliver a truly memorable send-off. And more often than not, it goes spectacularly wrong. Our next aspiring superstar, let's call him Smokey No Smoke, has been waiting all day for this. He's seen everyone else's roll out quietly, but not him. Oh no, he's going to drop the clutch, light up the rears and leave a cloud of glory in his wake. The crowd, which usually consists of 3 bored teenagers and a dog, is expecting fireworks. What they get, however, is usually a damp squip.
What the shit biscuit?
He revs it hard, maybe barks the tyres once, and then nothing. Or worse, he hits the rev limiter, makes a sound like a drying lawnmower, then starts stalling in front of everyone. Or gets a bit too ambitious, spins too hard and nearly collects a light pole in someone else's parked Corolla. It's less fast and furious and more fast and embarrassing. The only thing he leaves behind is a lingering scent of burnt clutch and a whole lot of secondhand embarrassment. Just roll out quietly, mate, seriously. Now for a character you'll meet at virtually every single car meet, the Bonnet Expert. The bloke who parks his car immediately pops the bonnet and then stands next to it, not necessarily working on anything, but perpetually ready to offer unsolicited advice to anyone with an earshot. Our next meet stalwart, Dr. Engine, probably owns a stock standard Holden Cruise, but you'd swear from his demeanour he's engineered the space shuttle. His bonnet is always up, even if he's just got a fresh oil change. Why? Because it's an invitation. An invitation to tell you everything that's wrong with your car, and how he could fix it better. Or how his mate's cousin's uncle knows a guy who can get you real cheap parts. He'll corner you, rattle off engine specs you don't care about, and explain in excruciating detail why your choice of wheel polish is fundamentally flawed. It's less friendly advice and more verbal assault. You'll learn more about his opinion than you ever wanted to know about your own car. The best strategy? A polite nod and a vague, yeah, fair enough, and then a rapid escape towards the nearest food truck. Unless, of course, you genuinely need to know how to install a turbo using only a paperclip and some chewing gum, then he's your man. Moving on to a truly auditory experience, we have an undisputed champion of annoyance, the Audio Annihilator. This is the car usually parked slightly away from the main action, whose owner believes that the entire car park needs to experience their bass-heavy playlist, regardless of taste, volume, or structural integrity of nearby buildings. Our sound engineer, Dr. Decibel, has clearly invested more in his sound system than his engine. He's got enough watts to power a small suburb, and he's not afraid to use them. The bass isn't just felt, it's physical assault that rattles feelings, sets off other car alarms, and might even shift tectonic plates. He's probably playing a track with 808s so low they're only audible to whales and highly sensitive geological equipment. You'll spot them by visibly vibrating windows of nearby cars, the distant thump 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 that seems to follow you everywhere, and the subtle look of pure ecstasy on the owner's face. It's less sharing the music and more sonic warfare. The unwritten rule? Keep it respectful, mate. No one came here for a free hearing test, and your taste in dubstep isn't universally appreciated, especially by the bloke trying to show up his meticulously restored classic, or take your personal earthquake somewhere else. Finally, we address a silent but incredible, intense battle fought in every car meet, the quest for the perfect park. This leads to two distinctive characters, the meticulous parking perfectionist and their unridden nemesis, the close parker. Our first combatant, Mr. Millimeter. He spent hours detailing his pride and joy. Every speck of dust is gone, every tire shine is curved. He finds a spot, usually at the very edge of the car park, where no other car can possibly do his door. He parks with surgical precision, probably using his spirit level on a laser grid. Then he stands on guard. His nemesis, the close parker, rolls up in their battered daily driver, often a slightly dented Camry, and proceeds to wedge themselves in so close that Mr. Millimeter can barely open his own door, let alone admire the driver's side of his car. Or even worse, they take up two entire parking spots, because their sense of spatial awareness is about as well as a garden room. It's less finding a spot and more territorial dispute. The unspoken rule is clearly respect for space. Give a show car room. Don't be the reason someone gets boardings or has to call a tow truck just to get out of their own parking spot. It's just good karma, folks. So there you have it, legends. Your comprehensive, totally unofficial guide to the unwritten rules of the Aussie car. From the sacred no-touching decree to the chaos of the exit rules and the quiet fury of the parking perfectionist. These insights should help you navigate the unique social landscape of Australian car culture. Remember, it's not just about what you drive, it's about how you act. And honestly, a bit of common sense and a dash of respect go a long way. If you enjoyed this humorous deep dive, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment telling us about the weirdest things you've ever seen at a car meet. And share this video with anyone who needs a crash course in me editing. I'll see you legends in the next one.